Om Shanti. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Welcome to another Yoga Small Talk, and we continue with 7 minutes Bhagavad Gita a day. We are reading from chapter 6, the Yoga of Meditation, and we are taking more time to study Lord Krishna's beautiful answer to Arjuna, how to succeed in meditation and to reach the goal of meditation, meaning resting in equanimity, reaching the highest state of superconscious state or samadhi, despite the restless and turbulent nature of the mind. So how do we do this? And Lord Krishna said 2 keys: practice, or in Sanskrit, abhyasa, and dispassion, or in Sanskrit, vairagya. So a little bit more about vairagya, because we heard Swami Shivananda telling us it's indifference to sense objects in the world, in this world or in the other, here or in half or hereafter, meaning we are not running after sense objects, whether it's in this world, whether it's heaven in the next life. We're just having a state of equanimity about this passion. We are not running after them. Why? Because we are aware of the defects in the objects and that they will not give us what we really are looking for, that can be found only within at the successful end of a meditation practice or other practices of yoga as we are taught in the Bhagavad Gita. So now a question might come up. Does this mean that one has to be a renunciate, meaning to give up all worldly possession? Because if I see the defects in the objects, why would I want to have any objects? Maybe I should become one of those wandering monks that, carry nothing but one piece of cloth and lives on alms. Why is this the intention here? Is this teaching only for this kind of people? And the answer is obviously not, because Lord Krishna is giving this teaching to whom? Arjuna. Arjuna, the family person. Arjuna, the great warrior, who will, at the end of the war, go to the kingdom and help his brother rule the kingdom. He will remain a soldier. He will not renounce until the very end of his life. He will not renounce. So what is meant here? How do we stay in the world? For those of us who stay in the world, some will renounce, yes. Some will become monks, nuns, yes. But some will stay in the world and would like to follow the model of Arjuna. How do I stay in this world? I continue to live my day-to-day, seemingly worldly life and still grow in this passion. How can this be? And there is a very beautiful story about a chief monk and a disciple of his that were walking by a river bank. And as they go, they see that there is a young lady in the river, and the young lady seems to be drowning. And they look, and the teacher sees that the young monk is not doing anything. Immediately he jumps in the water, takes the lady out, saves her, and continues. And after they walk a little further, the young monk is so restless he cannot contain himself. And he tells the teacher, "What have you done? You are a monk. You are not allowed to touch a woman. How did you go there and touched her, pulled her, took her out of the water? How could you do this?" And the older monk said, "You see, I went there, I took her out of the water, I left her on the river bank, and that's where I left her. you are still carrying her with you. So what is the practice here for us? Yes, we have a lot of contact with the objects of the world, but are we remaining attached to them, or are we just doing the duty? The senior monk, he saw someone drowning. His basic human duty, help this person, save her life. Doesn't matter if she's a woman or a man. Or he has vows, yes, but he has to save her life. So he just did his duty and went on. So how do we treat all the objects in our lives? We do our duty. They are there to serve us. Our dharma, for instance, is to be a householder. We need to have a proper house. We need to care for our family, for ourselves. We need to be a functioning individual within society. We should not become a burden on society or on other people to the extent that we can. But we do our duty. So for instance, I want a promotion in my job. Is this legitimate for someone who is practicing dispassion? Of course. How is it legitimate? Because I want this promotion, not so that I will have more name and fame and everybody will say, she's so successful and so great. I want this promotion because I can give more to my community, to my family. I can give more in charity. I have this skill, I have this talent. I'm able to make more with it for the benefit of everyone. Why not put it to good use? Lord Krishna is not telling Arjuna, become a mediocre soldier so that people will tell, he's humble. No, he's telling him, you're the greatest warrior on the battlefield. Go and fight and show how you are the greatest warrior. So the key is not to look at things from a technical perspective. Renunciation is internal. It's how I look at things from within. Am I after name and fame? Do I think that this promotion per se will bring me happiness? Or do I just say, I have a skill, I have a tool that the Lord gave me and I can use it for the benefit of everyone? And with this attitude, we can grow in dispassion, no matter where we are, no matter what we do. And the teachings continue on this topic, and we will see it in the next video. Please join us. Om Shanti.